Hey everybody, Chris Gogolin here with another Hearthstone video. Today we're going to play a couple games with the Deathrattle Hunter deck. It's kind of an alternative to the Recruit Hunter. It's been seen fairly often here in the top 5 rank ladder. I've played against it a few times, haven't played with it yet, so this will be an interesting learning experience. Oh good, we're playing against another Hunter. So as you can see from the list here, it's not overly different from some of the recruit versions of the deck. That actually looks like a pretty good hand. Keliseth, Tar Creeper, Houndmaster Shaw. Can't really argue with that. So it'll use things like Houndmaster Shaw to give all your minions rush, Keliseth to boost your minions, then it's got the Devilsaur eggs. Nice low cost minions there. The Candle Shot for the low rank stuff. Then you'll use the Terror Scale Stalker here, who triggers a Death Rattle. So between this guy and the Carnivorous Cube, you'll get some of these Devilsaur eggs going. I probably should have attacked first to find out if that was Explosive Trap. That was dumb. Not paying attention. If it's Freezing Trap, that'd be kind of cool, because then I'll get to double up my Keliseth, but it's probably like Wandering Monster. Ooh, 2 traps. Alright, so we're going to do it this way. That's fine. Yeah, we kind of saw that one coming. Should have done that first. Opponent's spells cost 1 more. Well, that kind of stinks. But yeah, you can do a real good job keeping the board clear with Play Dead triggering this, or the Stalker triggering this, and then if you got Shaw out, you just keep putting a bunch of 5/5 Devilsaurs out there that kind of, do some board control and cleanup. So let's get rid of that guy. Alright. We do this to get Rush. Now we got some board control. Definitely has a lot of pretty strong potential with that board control aspect. And Shaw is other minions. It's not other beasts like some of the other Hunter cards that only affect beasts. Oh, he's going after Shaw. Let's see which trap that is. That's fine. Oh, that's even better. And now I need something with taunt. Use some of these low-cost taunt minions so we can't get after Shaw. Ah, that was luck. That's fine. We're still pretty far ahead. We're making him burn a lot of his strong cards. And even with losing Shaw, we still have plenty of potential for for other strong minions. There's a good curve here to most of the hunter. Pick off most of his minions. Keep the rest of them right where I had a low health total. Yeah, he can get through my taunt and clear my guys too, but he's going to take some damage himself in the process. And lose half of his board. Well, that'll help a little bit. He's not going to lose everything now. Oh. That actually helps him out quite a bit more than I expected. What beasts do I have left? Grizzly, 2 high main. I think that's it. So he can do 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 max. Katharina would get me either another Grizzly or a high main. I don't necessarily need all that though. If I can draw a flanking strike, I could just attack straight through. He's going to have to... he's got to be careful though, because obviously I could create a minion if I get something with charge or rush. That'd be bad for him. He's just going to push damage. You don't help. So let's see if we can get something with charge or rush. It's too expensive. Something 2 or less. That worked out perfectly. That worked out the way I needed it to. Even if I didn't, I could have still played the Defender of Argus there, give my guys taunt, so then he would have had to go through me. Oh, I have a hunter quest. I guess I should have played the tracking to help finish off my quest a little faster, but if I'm playing a couple games with this deck, it's mostly hunter cards anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Sitting on a nice gold total though. Should get that over probably to like 2,500, 3,000 by the time the new Boom set releases in a couple weeks. Devilsaur play dead. That's pretty solid. Since I don't know which version, I don't think I need the Hunter's Mark. Since I don't know which version of Warlock this is, if it's the Zoolock, Rexar would be huge, so we're going to hold on to him. Might have to coin out the Tar Creeper then. Yeah, it is. So this is, one of the most popular decks right now in this, well, just in general, but even in this stage of the ladder, it's very strong deck for climbing ladder. This healing warlock deck. Not much I can do on one. Damn. Yeah. This is why the deck is so strong, because it does crap like that. And then you're sitting here like, what do I do? Do I just take a whole bunch of damage to the face? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's got 10 damage on the board. It's my second turn. That's pretty crazy. So, I guess if I put out the Tar Creeper, he at least takes out 2 of his minions. Unless, yeah, because he has to heal himself to boost that Light Warden. He's going to keep the Light Warden. Okay. He had the other Voodoo Doctor. Alright, that's just insane. Yeah, we just lose. We lose. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. He hit both Voodoo Doctors, both Happy Ghouls in the first 8 cards of his deck. Those are just the games you lose. But we'll at least play another turn or two, see if I can get another Hunter card or two out. But no, this is a loss. Right? Because he attacks him, and he wins. Yep. Yeah. When the deck goes off like that, there's nothing, you can't do anything about it. I mean, it's turn 4, and he's got Fatal on the board, so very few decks can actually threaten that or do anything about that, because usually you don't get to your AoE spells and stuff like that until like turn 4. Turn 3, turn 4. You just end the game quick and move on. You're climbing ladder, that's what you do, right? It's just about finishing the games as quickly as possible. None of these cards are very good. Those are slightly better, but still not great. I guess we'll see if this is the same. Nope, even. This is at least a little bit more of a at least playable game. Even Warlock's always one of those tricky decks. You know, as you've watched a lot of the Hearthstone esports events, they always talk about, you know, you want to put a board presence out there and you want to attack them, but you want to keep their health above 15 so you don't trigger any of their low cost stuff early. So it's that very difficult balancing act. Come on, dude. You're not doing anything else. Just go. I don't really want to waste a hunter's mark on a vulgar homunculus. Excuse me. Alright, so I can put a Saronite Chain Gang out at 4. That basically just slows him down from attacking me. He can attack and still defile, though. I can't really... prevent that. He could Hellfire and clear the whole board if he really wanted to, but... Alright, so we had a Drake. Drake's not bad. Drake's better than a... Giant. I think a Grizzly helps me here. Let's use tracking and see what we get. Well, I guess we have to take out Master Shaw. Can do that. Can do that. So I would have drawn Houndmaster Shaw, Savannah Highmane, and then Defender of Argus. I'd have been okay drawing all those cards in that order. That's why tracking always seems to come back to bite me in the butt. He's got 9 cards in hand, so I'd have 3 health. If I use my hero power, that would put him to 17, and then he could have used his hero power to get to 15. And then he could have hooked Reaver. So we're going to leave him at 19, so we can't hook Reaver at least this turn. Let's see if we draw into something better. Can't believe we really haven't found anything that I can death rattle yet, though. It's kind of the whole purpose of this deck. I mean, I burned the 1 Highmane to keep Shaw, but no Devilsaur eggs, no cubes. Is he thinking that hard, or did he get disconnected? It looks like he's just thinking that hard. And he just burned a card. To burn a card, I guess. This is pretty crazy. I don't know. Let's see if we can. Alright, so this Deathrattle Hunter's got a 54% win rate, 49% against Warlock. Well, that would make sense. It has currently is showing an 80% win rate against Warrior, 60% against Mage, 58% against Shaman. So slower, longer control decks, it seems like it can kind of run over because it can do a pretty good, strong early board presence. But you got to be kidding me. But these longer games, the shorter games rather, against other aggro decks, Paladin, Warlock, does not seem to do very well. Also does not match up well with Priest, probably because of the board clears and stuff with the Psychic Screams. Just bogs the deck down. Yeah, I don't see this this game going well. We're just not drawing anything. There's not much you can do when that happens. Well, he's already under. He had himself under. So there's no harm in me hurting him at this point. He's already under 15. He could, if he had Hooked Reavers, he'd be playing Hooked Reavers. Might as well get myself in a position where I could at least try and make a run. Now I'm looking at the deck list here. Some of the other decks I've played against, we're still using the Charged Devilsaurs. So I don't see them on this current list, but this is the one that I was looking at that was trending on Hearthstone Deck Tracker. So I'm sure, like many things, there's variations in every deck, but while I like the concept behind this deck, I'm just not overly impressed with it so far. Even if I had killed the other guy, I still die there, so. Yay, I played all my hunter cards. More gold. Alright. Let's go back and let's look at the mulligan guide for this deck and see if maybe I'm not setting myself up right. Although it seemed like I did when I needed to do that game. It just seemed like I just drew terrible cards. Alright, so you keep Keleseth, you keep the egg. Play dead, they're only keeping 41% of the time. Huh? Don't keep Hunter's Mark. Wouldn't think so. Wouldn't think I'd keep Flanking Strike either. Where's Flanking Strike now? That's pretty far down there too, 29%. Candle Shot's up there. Makes sense. That's a 75% keep. We'll keep that one, see what else we get. Tar Creeper and 2 Fireflies. Alright, so all those cards are above 50% keeps. We'll start with the Firefly. He Hunter powered. Now we got the egg and we got the cube. That's weird. Why did my deck tracker just put Animal Companion over here on my side? It should be over there on his side. Oh, now I guess it's all screwed up. Because these are all the cards that I've played, and the cards that he's played are going into my deck. Alright, so something there is screwed up. I guess it's just a glitch. It happens from time to time. I don't think I want to coin play dead here to get the egg out. I don't think that's worth it. This seems to be so far something like Spell Hunter. Yeah, deck tracker's definitely messed up now. Alright. We trade those. He hasn't played any traps yet, so I don't have to worry too much about his spell, getting a bunch of wolves. Hey, you're a little late. Alright, now we got some big board potential here. If this guy lives, I can cube him, and then I can play dead on the cube and get a bunch of high mains on the board. Yeah. So you attack. Then I cube you. And then I could play dead on the cube. And I get two of those guys. So there's the upside to the deck. It does things like that. And you're just like, awesome. I just went from having a 6 attack minion on the board to now having 2 of him plus 8 more damage behind him. And the ability now with the cube to make 2 more 6 drops or 6 attack minions. Not really going to be a whole lot he can do here. Wouldn't be surprised to see him scoop it. Oh. Hey, even better. Game over. We draw the hunter's mark. You attack him. Game. Blouses. All right, one last game. Game 5 rubber match. We're 2-2 so far with the deck. And unlike other people's streamcasts, I don't just show you all the games where I win. It doesn't really give you an idea. I mean, obviously, you need to know what the deck loses to, what it can lose against. But if you watch everybody else's streams, it's always like, hey, here's the game I won. And then, they show you another game where they won and their rank is actually lower than when they started. So you're like, oh, so somewhere between video game 1 and game 2, you lost like 3 games. Probably don't need that. Candle Shot Firefly look good. We'll keep the Stalker. Where's the Stalker on the list? Terror Scale Stalkers, 45% on the keep lists. I don't usually, that's pretty good enough to keep. It's like the 6th or 7th card down. 7th card down. We got a cube. Cube's pretty low. Quest Warrior. This should be one of my better matchups, according to the old deck tracker there. My ability to get lots of minions out on the board while they slowly build up theirs. And deck tracker's still screwed up. Great. It's probably for me tabbing in and out, but we're going to tracking here. Oh, fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Tar Creeper I don't care about. Katharina's really good, but exactly. I think I have to take Rexar. Just because I'm probably going to need to use his hero power to keep making minions. More than I'm going to need Katharina to pull minions out of my deck. This is why I don't like using tracking. I'd have been perfectly content drawing some of those cards just in the general order. And I know, I'm sure now that my deck is a little thinned out, I can find some of the other stuff that I'm more interested in having in my hand. I hate when people do that. It's like you played your card, click the end turn button. Let's go. Push the button. This is one of those things where like he played his minion and I was like, I'm gonna run and get us something to drink real fast, or I wanna go pee. And I'll just let my timer run, and then he'll play his turn, and then I'll come back to my turn, and I might still have some time left. I don't see any way to take any of that stuff out. But he also can't kill me. Another candle shot that I don't need. I'm just going to keep slowly grinding that taunt minion down, but excuse me. Yes, this is where it seems like it was a good idea to keep Rexar, because I've got the potential here to clear a bunch of minions off his board, which I think I have to take. So we do all that. We got the board cleared now. I got Houndmaster Shaw. I got a cube. I've got taunt minions already on the board. I can cube my Houndmaster Shaw and make 2 or 3 of them. 4 of them. Play Houndmaster Shaw, make a minion. Alright, let's make a minion. See which one we get. Draw at least 2 other minions, adapt. That one's pretty good. Taunt and poisonous is also pretty good. So I could do that and adapt. It's Taunt Warrior, so he is still sitting on Brawl. Now we got a 6 attack guy with poisonous. Hopefully he'll burn one of his brawls soon. Alright, we can take those guys out. Oh, nice. Should have picked health. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's good. 4/4 charge and adapt. That's the right comment. That's a good combination. So clearly keeping Rexar was the right way to go. Alright. I'm going to do that. And take you out. You're going to charge. Take the health. We like that one. I think I'd rather just keep him cheap at this point. Actually, taunt's probably better. So we're kind of getting off script here. Not really doing... Although we do have the possibility now, I can cube, play dead, my Zombeast. He can attack, get a pump. I think he's going to shield slam me again, huh? Oh, execute. Yeah. burned through quite a bit of cards, but all of these kind of stink. Alright, so he's going to finish his quest now. But he probably won't attack. I'll probably just play another. Alright. That should work out pretty well. Even if he brawls now, unless the cube lives. But if he brawls now and the cube dies, then I still get 2 Houndmaster Shaws. I mean, he can do that and kill everything. But again, I still end up with 2 Houndmaster Shaws. I'm not going to go too crazy here because I don't. I'm expecting him to brawl. We got 12 cards left. I don't think I want a tracking at this point. But yeah, I'm expecting him to brawl. There it is. Let's see who lives. Shaw. Yeah. Do another shield slam. Nope. He's just going to armor up. Echoes just have Echo Rush, which gives them more rush. I need something. I need something big. I don't want to put that guy out because if he plays Warpath, that could be bad. I think he's only played 1 so far. Trying to look over here, deck tracker. I only remember seeing 1 Warpath. See if he wants to use the weapon yet. There it is. Nice. It's okay. Rush at this point isn't doing me a whole lot. Get a whole bunch of cheap minions out. Get some targets to soak up. I might still have 2 minions by the end of this turn. I'm sure people are going to be yelling at me for not using that second tracking, but I'm down to like, what, 9 cards here? 10 cards. I don't really want to burn through anything else. There's a good one. Let's see. He's used the armorers, shield slams. Zero power doesn't kill the rock. He does have another brawl. Let's just make something cheap. Yeah, this game's gone completely sideways. There's the second brawl. So hopefully we end up with something other than the Devil Sort. Fuck. Something other than the Devil Sort egg would have been great there. But at least the Devil Sort egg soaked up the hit. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. We need minions. Katharina's gone, but I still have both of my high mains in those 7 cards, so I could at least trigger that and get more. What are we thinking here? We're thinking 5, 6, 7. What's Hunter's Mark? Could be a good silence for the win. I'm trying to keep a cheap silence. So we spent 5, so he's got 5 left. What can he do at 5? Play one of them. Alright. might lose some beasts. Charge is exactly what I needed. Alright, even if he hits me, that would be 11. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected him. That's perfect. That's perfect. Alright, so. You're not. Oh, you are a beast. You die. You die. And we win. That one definitely took a lot longer, but we made the right pick with the hero power. Not getting Kelisath certainly slowed that down a bit too. I mean, I was down to what, 5, 6 cards left in my deck and hadn't found Kelisath yet. But that's gonna wrap it up here for these games here. So 3-2 with the Deathrattle Hunter. I don't know. It's interesting. I like the concept and the mechanic of it. It just doesn't seem to be very reliable. It feels like there's just better options in the current environment to play. So thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please go ahead and do so. We're almost up to 100 subscribers, and pretty excited about that. Might be a special gift in store for subscriber number 100. So have a great day.